Okay, so I just got done reading this here, Magical Girl Apocalypse by Kentaro Sato. And I've got to say, it sure is a shit fest. Um, you know how you read fucking Corpse Party, or ooh, I can't remember the name of it. The really bloody manga about kids dying in a school and ghosts and stuff. And it was really edgy, and since you were 13 you thought it was so cool. This is that, but not as good. Which is sad because Corpse Party wasn't that fucking awesome. Like it was okay. Like I don't know if I'd give it another read. Like it's just okay. But it starts out simple enough. It almost looks like it'll be interesting. Like he's just talking about how boring his life is, which is an easy way to start a protagonist off. But it quickly turns into blood and gore here. With it just kind of happens. Like it was really abrupt. Even the main character's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Even though that's the normal reaction, it's just that's how abrupt it was. But they made a lot of mistakes here. I feel I'm trying to not show all these fucking pages so I don't get C indeed. Um, they tried to pull a thing here with him saving this girl that he likes. That we assume he likes. Let's see. Yeah, so this girl here, he likes her, and he wants to save her, and he sure did attempt to do that here by beating the shit out of this magical girl. And yeah, for a second you think that's what happens, but oh no, she's dead. And you think that, oh, maybe they're gonna hinge something off of that, but no, nothing. After that, it's just more death and things. And he meets up with this girl, which is his little fucking childhood friend. She's actually like pretty fucking moe and lolly. Like you'll see it later on in panels if you buy the book. Also, they do the corpse party deal. Some girl pissed herself, but at least she's not hanging herself. Wait, I'm thinking of something totally different. But that happens. So it happens. Also, disposable character number fucking one here. Not like he doesn't even need a name. He dies immediately. Just like every character in this book, start dying immediately. Everyone who's killed by the magical girl becomes a zombie. It's pretty gay. Because it just puts our characters at insurmountable odds. Like really early on here. But they meet up, and this is our cast for a very small amount of time. You know who's important based on the characteristics of them. So, which one of these characters is the most important? We got I read Rosario Vampire and Death Note and took notes. We got I'm Fat. We got Titty Monster. And we have she's so fucking nameless I don't even think she gets a name. Like legitimately. But yeah, if you've read any anime or watched any manga, I did that purposefully. Don't get your panties in a bunch. You know that Titty Monster's gonna live, and you know what? It's so sad. Only Titty Monster lives. I'm spoiling the shit out of this. There is nothing to look at here except for Titty Monster. And man, it is just extremely disinteresting. Like everything that could have been interesting just goes up in flames. Haha, like this panel. It's supposed to be fire. I know it's hard to tell. But yeah, it's just Titty Monster. You know, being alive with them and having a cute face sometimes, along with childhood friend. It's the only good parts of this fucking manga. Other than that, it's just people yelling and screaming. And not the main character, because he does it once, and then that's about it. And, none of these characters, mean anything. It's not like how in fucking Attack on Titan, like, they established the characters for a little bit first, before they killed them. No, they just die. Now, those two characters, I know there's no way you know, but it's the one that saved our main character, and then the other one is Rosario Vampire and Death Note. So, it's not much to say. Also, I feel like maybe the appeal is looking at the magical girls, because, man, it's almost worth just for this. But then it's not, because this is $12.99. I almost said $12.95. But no, it's $12.99. It's pretty fucking expensive. At least for me, who's got a shit tier job. So, I wouldn't recommend this 3 out of fucking 10 just because I'm not into it. It also kind of reminds me of Cradle of Monsters, which is this exactly, except it's on a ship. And they make you care about the characters. Like, they at least try. Like, I don't know. It's very comparable, yet not at all. Because I can remember... I can't remember their names, but I remember that so very fondly. It was good. There's a titty monster in Cradle of Monsters, too, but she wasn't just a titty monster to be a titty monster. She had a purpose and a goal. It's like everyone in Cradle of Monsters. Whether they were just wanting to kill everybody since they could, or, I don't know. They just had in-depth character development, or not at all, which was completely fine. Either there was some asshole wanted everybody dead and would do that just because there's some thing killing people, turning people into zombies, or they just wanted to get off the fucking ship. There's some people who wanted to drag everyone to hell with them. I think it was really just one guy, but that was memorable. People killing themselves and shit. They would introduce characters so quickly, and it's not like, oh, another one, more fucking wood for the fire. It's you just legitimately tried to get to know them because they could become someone very important. Our main character in Cradle of Monsters never, he doesn't do shit, mate. You see him for a little bit, and we completely skip, pretty quickly over to other characters. But in this manga, our main character is, the focus, and he does nothing. And everything he does is unimportant. Oh, he smacked the thing with a bat. Congratulations. That's all he does. They get out of the school, and then that's it. They go into the mall at the end here. There's Titty Monster at. She's there. Those two girls are bullying his lolly friend there. And, they do this, a cliffhanger thing at the end. Which is one of the bitches. Oh, she's saying magical. Guys are gonna be in for... Ooh, a wild ride. The game has begun. Ooh, foreshadowing that things are gonna get pretty crazy later on. But you didn't introduce me with anything crazy. Yeah, some fucking names. Faces without names died. Faces without names. If you were to go through this and try to see who had a name before they died. I got more information about fucking idol groups than I did these characters. As these people are just fucking there, man. So dumb. And she gets a name, but she dies a few panels later. So far, this character, along with the bitches that were drowning her in a fucking bucket, have had the longest longevity, other than Titty Monster herself and our main character. So it's really what's the point? There's nothing here that's redeemable or makes me think, man, I sure do want to buy Volume 2. But man, it was up to Volume 5. So someone is eating this up very seriously. But from a first volume perspective, this is trash. 3 out of 10. Don't like it. Probably could like it, but you started off really bad. So let it be here. Known here first. I'm going to pirate the rest of this shit online. Read it, see if it's good. If it is, maybe I'll collect the rest. Odds are I won't, even if it's a 10 out of 10, because this turned me off so fucking bad. Ugh, jeez. At least the art's decent. When it's not fucking this. Disgusting.